Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. I am just about to head out to the pool and I was shutting my door, keys in the door, locking it. And I got this powerful message that came through, and it was sparked from yesterday, a conversation I had on Zoom with a group in the Fear Alchemy course that I took. There's a group where we do group calls and we talk about our fears and how everybody's doing with the course. And there was a really awesome suggestion for a video topic about following your intuition and how to build that muscle. And I was locking my door and I get this urge. You guys know I get these urges to create content or to pull a page or to pull cards, and I have to do it. It's like something is pushing me from behind. My angels, my guides, your angels, your guides, whoever it is, the universe is pushing me to put this video out there. And I'm not going to go back in my room and completely change just to do a video. I'm very real and raw, and I just do things as they come. So here I am in my bathing suit and in my beach hat. So excuse me, but this is real. Okay, so let's get on with the topic. So how to build your intuition. When I first started meditating and trying to listen to my intuition, not really knowing what it was and how to discern between my thoughts, because I had very judgmental thoughts, but then I had very soft and loving thoughts, and I would have two opinions on everything I should be doing. And it was really hard to figure out what was my intuition and what was my mind. Or trying not to listen to other people and trying not to please other people as well. That can be really difficult too, to get out of the people pleasing. So what I started to do was I would block off an entire day, and I recommend you guys all do this at least once. Block off an entire day and get in your car or get on a bike or go for a walk and just have no plan. Just get in your car and just say, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just going to start driving. And you practice this. And as you're driving, your intuition will give you thoughts on where to go. So by you getting out of the way and just getting in the car, you're saying, universe, move me, take me to where you want me. You can even pray when you're in your car. And you get in your car and you just start driving. You get a thought to turn down the street, follow it. Do not second guess that thought. The first thought is your intuition. Don't say, why am I turning down the street? Just turn. And then when you're driving down the street, maybe there's a cute little shop and it looks like it's got a bunch of like antiques or something. And something inside of your mind says, maybe I should go there. Pull over, park, go in the store. When you start to do this, you start to see the magic of the universe, because you start to be led and you start going places and bumping into people and having conversations, and you're realizing it's all for you. And when I was on the Zoom call yesterday, Ben Harris, who's the creator of the Fear Alchemy course, highly recommend it. Go take that course. He was on the call and he was like, oh my gosh, Michelle, yeah, like I've done that before. He was telling me how he took a trip down south. He was in South Carolina, I think he said, and he was driving somewhere and he had no plans on where he was going to sleep that night. He was taking a road trip, but he didn't have a hotel booked. He didn't even know where he was going to sleep. And he ended up being guided to go to this restaurant. He had a conversation with this older couple and they offered him their beach house to sleep at. And he was getting to the point where he was like, I don't know where I'm going to sleep tonight, but things unfolded. The universe led him to that restaurant because it knew it had a place for him to stay. He just had to get out of his own way and go. So when we're having intuitive days, we start to see conversations that happen that are really magical. Or you might find $20 on the ground after you go to this random parking lot and you're sitting in the parking lot going, why am I here? And then you get out and go in and get a coffee at whatever shop you're at. And you find $20 on the ground. So you start to see these miracle moments, I call them. And a lot of times you'll turn down the street and you'll see animals. You'll see like 3 deer, or you'll see like a fox or a cute little bunny. That's the universe communicating back to you like, hey, you're in the right spot. Keep going, keep trusting us. So do an entire day this way. If you can't block off an entire day, maybe set out like 3 or 4 hours where you can just go and explore. Maybe drive to a different town, a different city, maybe take a train somewhere and just spend the day in a different environment. Maybe just go to the beach and see what happens. if you're around a beach or maybe a lake, or go for a hike, but try to put yourself in a new environment with no plan and see how the universe starts to roll out that red carpet for you. And with each step you take and each turn and each decision, even if it's a decision of, oh, should I talk to this stranger in front of me who I feel called to talk to? Yes. If you're having the thought, follow it. That is your intuition. And when you build that, you're building that trust, because after the conversation's over, you're like, oh my gosh, that was the best conversation ever. Now, the next time you're in that situation, or you're always going to open the door for conversation with a stranger, because you're going to see how magical that first time was. And you're going to be more confident in your decisions. You're going to trust yourself. You're going to trust that the universe is leading you somewhere. There's been so many days where I'm doing this and I'm literally driving somewhere and I'm like, Michelle, where are you going? You totally should be working right now. You totally should be doing something, but yet something says, no, I'm meant to do this. Or you all might be calling out of work one day and you're like, why am I calling out of work? I just don't want to go, but I feel like it's like you don't understand why you're doing what you're doing. You're being moved. The universe is jumping in your body and it's moving you because it wants you somewhere else that day. Maybe it wants you on the couch doing some healing. Our guides and angels are always looking out for us, and they're always making us rest right before really good news. It's reality. It's happened in my life too. I've always been just at the right spot at the right time when I get certain news. And once you open yourself up to be moved, life becomes so fun. And even for me today, like as I was just about to go to the pool, I felt this nudge to create this video, and that's me being moved. And I have to oblige. I have to be like, okay, I'll be moved because I want to continue with this service and this magic. And if I go against it, I don't feel good in my body. And that's how you know from here on out for the rest of your life, how you can trust your body. You can trust the messages that you're getting, because you won't feel good if you're not following it. You'll start to feel this discomfort, this I shouldn't be here, I don't know why. And it gets better because you're going to start to discern between the two. Okay. So following your intuition starts with giving it practice. You have to listen and hear what your thoughts are telling you. On a day that you have nothing to do, you're very free and you're open and there's no stress, and you're just letting your heart lead you to each street, each store, each stranger. And you're being open and you're not stressing about your normal life. You're out of your normal routine. You're allowing that intuition to be heard and to be followed. The more you do that, the easier it becomes to listen to your intuition when you have tough decisions to make. And we all have tough decisions to make. You know, do I leave this job, or do I take this new job, or do I leave this partner? Do I leave this home? Do I move? Do I move to this different city? But if you're asking the question, a lot of times you already know your answer, but sometimes we just have to get quiet enough to hear it. And the way you can practice that is by doing an intuitive day. Okay, so I hope you guys try this. And if you do, comment below and let me know the magic that happens, because I guarantee you there'll be at least 5 or 6 things that will blow your mind. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I haven't experienced this much synchronicity with music, with numbers, with people, with animals in so long. And it's because you're changing your routine and you're letting the universe move you. All right, lovies, if you need help doing this, I do one-on-one coaching. I'd be happy to guide you. Until then, have a wonderful day. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.